Alright, what's going on, guys? Yeah, so couple things going into this recording. Uh, there's only one cut, which is going to be whenever we're in the load screen. As you can see here, we got 73 the last game, so we had an okay game. We didn't do great, but, you know, it is what it is. Either way, yeah, I'm kind of... So, this game originally had me pumped. Then I found out some news at the very end that kind of got me disappointed. I went from being almost disappointed to being pumped to being disappointed again, and then... So, I was extremely excited at the end and wanted to capture some of that excitement in the audio recording because right now these guys don't have comms, so I'm like, I don't want to just be talking to you guys, an audience. Also, I don't talk in every game because not every game is possibly going to become a video, you know what I'm saying? So,
Dropping in. Hang on.
but yeah, anyways, so I was super excited and worried. Then I got even more excited, and then I got disappointed, and then I tried to recapture that excitement in an audio recording. But then I edited the video and did that one cut. Somehow, in the mix of that cut and transition, the audio disappeared. So that was take one of an entire 20 minutes of audio, because this video is 20 minutes. Yeah, so then I tried to record it again. Take two of 22 minutes of audio. Needless to say, I was slightly less excited. Well, at the end, instead of hitting stop, because I didn't go till the very, very end of the audio recording, because I didn't go to the very end, I was trying to hit stop recording, so that way, like, the last 30 seconds would just be the, like, final animations, you know, that kind of stuff. Yeah, well, I accidentally hit cancel, not stop. So, yeah, this is take 3. But yeah, so this game, starting out, again, we got 72 points in the last ranked game, but it wasn't quite, it was a game where I was like, I don't know, I wasn't really warmed up, and in this game, you can tell from that first little engagement, I was like, man, I'm just not warmed up. Let's just, you know, get some reps in, you know, it is what it is, that kind of thing. But I felt not warmed up. You'll see once there's a couple engagements that happen here, and there's one where I'm shooting long range with this G7 Scout here. I'll be shooting the complete opposite direction of where I'm running right now. Right around when that happens, I kind of start feeling like I'm zoning in. Like, I feel myself warming up. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm starting to get in the zone here. Not enough to, like, psych myself out of it, but, you know, enough to, like, so, like, right here. I just, like, I kind of feel myself zoning in. I'm like, I'm seeing some things now. Even though here I'm not hitting any of these shots, I just could feel it in my brain that I was tuning into the game. But yeah, right here, we're getting ready to sneak up on this Mirage. The other two teammates are at the other side of the building, so he's focused on them. Just had no idea I even ran up on him. Completely clueless. But yeah, playing Revenant though, I do have to say, normally I was dreading playing Revenant. Because I'm just like, you know, he's just not a character I enjoy playing. He's just really not. So I dread playing him. I've got the 2K badge on every character except for Revenant, Bloodhound, Crypto, and Mirage. And so, like, and again, all those characters, I really don't like playing. But because of this game, I almost want to keep playing as him. There's two situations that come up that I'm like, man, I'm really glad I had Revenant's climbing ability, his tactical ability, and his ulti. His ulti saves me, I think, twice. Not saves me, but, well, yeah, I guess it does kind of save me. I was thinking the second situation where I use it, it doesn't really save me, but it does. Yeah, so in this situation, again, these are the after effects of what I was talking about. I was like, I felt myself zoning in. Now I really felt zoned in. because I was like, oh man. So the reason why I overshot the tactical ability there was actually on purpose. You might not believe me, but it was actually on purpose because I thought that his team was going to be coming to back him up, because at that point the only one I had seen had been the Caustic. Luckily he messed up on that throw because my teammates would have been weaker. And here, I pinged down there because I thought that he opened the door down there. Little did I know he opened the floor on my level, because I'm an idiot. But yeah, let's just go ahead and climb around here. Another Mirage who has no clue what's going on. But yeah, at this point, I kind of almost feel bad for my team here. They've both rezzed each other. It felt like 3 times to me. I was like, man, they just keep rezzing each other, and I feel like I'm like actually acting like the character I'm playing. Like I'm being super toxic and stuff. So I was like, I need to res somebody. The next time I get a chance, I need to res somebody. And I don't think, honestly, the next time I do end up rezzing somebody, I think it's the time after that. But anyways, I was thinking about editing more stuff. I really was, but like I said, on take 2 or whatever it was, take 3? No, take 1. On take 1, after take 1, in between take 1 and take 2, like I said, I clipped something, and it didn't completely destroy the audio file that I'm recording right now. It clipped, along with the video, the entire audio recording. So there was like a good minute worth of audio that was gone. So now a lot of what I had said for the first like 5 minutes of the video just made no sense. So I had to re-record all the audio. But yeah, so anyways, because of that, once I realized the clip got messed up, I went back into the audio recorder to try and see where it got messed up and see if I could save it. I couldn't, so basically I was already in the audio recorder. I just deleted everything and started over. I probably, like, I don't know. I probably could have made more cuts and then came back, but I was like, you know what? After again recording this twice and making that clip, I was already here. I just figured I'd do it the 3rd time. But yeah, luckily Loba's ability just lets me know she's there. Awesome. Again, I thought she was in this building. Turns out she's in the next one over, so that's a little unfortunate. But you know, I see. The only reason why I knew that they were in that building is because I saw the stream of light to where they were. I'm still surprised none of these thermites hit. Well, that second one was a bad throw, honestly, but you know, it is what it is. Alright. So yeah, what have I don't see. The problem is also with recording this 3 times, I don't know what I've already said to you guys. So yeah, I see she's throwing the grenade there, so I back up. I got hit a couple times with it, but I was like, you know, I can't push this fight, not with the Caustic and a Loba. I feel bad here, because I shoot here. I shoot the gas so I can go in. The Wraith comes around the corner. Because I shot that, they knew we were there, and she wrecks the Wraith. Really wrecks the Wraith. But yeah, here's the Resi that I'm actually right next to him. So I'm like, I'm just going to go to the res. But as you can see here, the Wraith runs over to get the Resi. I'm like, oh man, I have been being a bad teammate. She comes in for the Resi because she doesn't think I'm going to do it. She thinks I'm a loot hog. But anyways, it ends up being just fine, you know. But trying to, again, not look like a toxic player, I try to be a team player and drop the meds that our Octane needs there. And then while they're healing, because I'm mostly, or for the most part, fine, I'm you know, taking a peek out, making sure that, you know, there were fights over that way a lot. So I was like, yeah, let's just see if somebody goes for a res, or see if somebody's trying to look in on us, because we just had a massive fight here. You know, that's kind of what's going through my mind here. But yeah, I don't know if I said this yet in this audio recording, but I will say it here, is that I felt myself warming up. Like, originally I was like, man, I'm not warmed up at all. I feel myself warming up. Then, towards the end, I'm starting to realize that I'm so pent up because I was having such a good game. I mean, as you can see right now, we're halfway through the video. I'm at 5-2. So I'm like, oh yeah, this is a great game. This might be the game. I get the 2K damage badge on him. I'm like, this is great. We're halfway through the game. There's 9 squads left. I hear fighting. I'm at this good of a score. I might get 2K damage badge. So I'm starting to get pent up here. And because I'm getting pent up, I start missing a whole lot of shots. You know, it's just one of those games that I kind of wish I would have. I wish I would have played just a touch bit better. So the game started out, again, feel like I'm warming up. Middle of the game, I feel like I'm warmed up. I start getting too pent up. And then at the end of the game, I'm like, oh, I'm so close to 2k. I feel so close to 2k. I'm going to be so mad if I'm like 20 damage off because I'm so close. And then I got excited. And then I got disappointed again. And started thinking, man, I was so close. Yeah, so you guys will figure out what that means by the end of the video. But anyways, again, there's some shots that I'm like I was a little too pent up on. This is one of the situations coming up where I'm really glad I was playing Revenant. Because normally here, I wouldn't have pushed that much. Like, I would have taken the zipline here. Like, as you can see, I started to. But I was braver because I had the ulti. Normally I would have pushed that and jumped off like right here and gone for like one of the lower floors, but I just went straight for it because I was like, you know what? I got the ulti. We're good. Right here, another decision has to take place. This is where the team fell back to. So Wraith starts getting shot here, and my thought process is, do I right there? I made the decision, but do I jump off and be here alone because Wraith got sent back? Or do I do the same thing and get sent back? My decision was based off of how much damage they actually did to the Wraith, which wasn't much, and how much they missed me. I was like, this team sucks. I'm just gonna push it. I need to push this fight because if I don't, they'll get away. Well, we get third-partied right here, and unfortunately, because we got third-partied here, the other team escapes. I think we fight them later, but I didn't get a good look at every character on this team that we were fighting that's at our backs right now. Again, I would have thought they would have pushed in right now, but they don't. So they just ran away. Now would have been a perfect time for them to have pushed, and they didn't. But it ends up working out just fine. Luckily, we don't get third-partied here, so we're actually able to stay alive and do pretty darn good for ourselves. Probably should have taken off the double tap. Looking back at that footage now, I'm like, if I would, because I was anticipating the double tap, so I was aiming lower than I should have, so I wasn't getting nearly as much damage as I should have. Right there's one of the moments that I'm like, man, I wish I would have had a little bit more damage. Also, based off of the way that went, I'm tempted to think that somebody in that might have had a gold knockdown, but we never end up actually finding out, because if Wraith did get a gold knockdown, my Wraith got a gold knockdown from that, she never ends up needing it. So yeah, right now, hearing all that fight, that's where I'm assuming the team that we were initially fighting went. I'm thinking this is the team. Because that, I mean, to me that just makes the most sense, that they didn't take the zipline, they went around the rocks to try and get back into city to get cover. But yeah, there's no way of telling. I'm still not entirely sure if that's the team that we were originally fighting. But yeah, so if I would have like just taken a little bit more time with any of these shots, like the G7 shots, there's already been like 8 G7 shots that I shouldn't have missed. But I was too pent up. If I would have just not missed literally one of those, I would have accomplished something awesome, at least in my mind. But unfortunately, just, you know, it's one of those things where, you know, you look back on it, and I don't know, actually, even at the very end, there's an instance where I'm like, man, if I would have just taken a breath, I need to calm down, if I could get, because I'm like, I'm so close to 2k, I can feel I'm close to 2k, and I'm like, if I would just, I'm going to be so mad at myself if I didn't take a breath and I miss some of these shots, and this is what keeps me from getting the 2k damage badge, and I have to play with them again, because I really, again, I normally don't like playing as Revenant. So, like, my thought process was, like, I'm just going to be so mad if I'm close to 2k and don't get the badge. Because, like I said, I'm trying to get it on those last 4 characters. And, yeah. Anyways, so, like, right here's another instance where I'm like, man, if I wouldn't have been pent up. So, I see them there. There's also, I see legs moving out of the corner of my eye. I don't take shots because I wanted my team to get onto me. They got on me, so I start taking shots. Right there, I missed 2 shots, 3 shots, 4 shots, but I mean 2 of those I 100% should have hit. 100%, but I was just too pumped up. Right here, another string of shots. I think I ended up hitting 2. When normally, like, he would have been dead by now. He wouldn't have even gotten that dome off. He would have been dead. And then right here, I flip it into double tap because I'm like, I'm just going to push him and get some damage in. Again, if I would have just taken a breath, man. You can tell at this point that I'm like, I was warmed up and now I'm just stressing. I'm freaking out a little bit. I'm at 7-2. I'm like, you know, this is a good game right here. Right here is, I'm looking for that guy's teammates because there were two of them. I'm looking for the team and I'm like, man, where did they go? Looking back now, I think they slid across that zip line and fought over there. This is the first time ever that I've played that I haven't been fourth partied, but we are the fourth party. I feel bad. Again, right there now, I missed like 10 shots in a row. I got really good, but then as you can see, I started getting stressed out because I'm nailing all these shots, and then I started missing every single shot. So yeah, that was a big chance. Again, I'm missing a decent amount. Hear the shield pop, drop down here. Poor guy was alone. Again, missing shots that like I should have just finished him right away, but that little bob up just messed me up bad. Again, missing shots like crazy. I see the Revenant out, or not the Revenant, the Octane out of the corner of my eye. I tried to ping him, but I was aiming down a little bit too much, so I just go ahead and come in for the finisher. That was okay shooting, I guess. But yeah, I don't know, man. Either way, yeah. So I switched to the Evo here because my thought process is 4 squads left, right? We're probably gonna get in another engagement. If not 2 more engagements. We're probably going to either get in another engagement that's going to be everybody fighting all out, or we're going to get in another engagement and then an engagement after that, which is going to be the final engagement, is my thought process. And so my thought process is I'll give somebody else gold because these guys have been retreating a lot and rezzing each other a lot. I'll give this guy, one of these guys, gold, and they can keep healing faster. And based off the damage I feel like I'm doing at this point, again 10 kills, and all that damage I just did in this fight, I was like, I'm getting the damage I need to get this thing to red. It's going to happen. Even if it is only one more fight, it's going to happen. So I just figured I'd give them gold, I'll take the red. It's fine. But yeah, so excuse me. Right here, or not right here, but coming up soon will be where the second time where the Revenant ulti, I feel like, came in handy.
Not sure. I think someone's targeting me.
So yeah, Wraith gets targeted there. I'm just like, oh man, where'd they even aim at her at? Like, where could they have seen her from? Now looking back, it was the guy who uses the jump tower. But yeah, decent shooting there. Again, I wasn't stressed out because I hadn't been fighting yet. I had gotten a chance to take a breath there. So I actually nail all my shots. But as you can see, coming up, I'm stressed again because I got in another fight. Get decoyed out, and then literally don't land a shot on the Mirage. Right here, I probably could have gotten some more damage if I would have pushed the Mirage, but I hear him land, and I'm just like, where did he go? Like, because I'm worried. I only heard one, but I'm like, well, if I hear one, there might be more coming. And then I just paid way too much attention. But right there, the ulti came in handy, because right there, he would have finished me if I wouldn't have had the ulti. Luckily, they finished off the Mirage for me. I let them know while I go back to heal that he's up there, or tried to let them know that he's up there. But yeah, so yeah, gets his jump pad. I don't know why he's throwing his jump pad, unless he's falling back to heal, which I think he did. Again, shots right there. I think I normally, or at least coming up, I think. No, not there. There's a period where there's like 5 shots that I take, and I hit 2 of them. I really should have hit 3 of them. Right there, I should have hit at least a shot normally, but I didn't. Again, I'm stressed because we just got out of fight. He just lit me up somewhere and I'm going to die. Right here. Here, I end up shooting and I'm like, okay, like I just moved wrong. I end up like jumping up midway through the fight, so that's why I missed the shots. It's not just me being stressed out. Actually, it might be part of both. No, right there is exactly what I'm talking about. I should have hit like 3 of those, not 2 of those, normally. Like, I get it, there's a little bit of spamming there, but I should have hit 3 shots there normally, that I just didn't. But yeah. End up wrecking him. Our Octane pushes forward. But yeah, so right now I'm worried also because I was like, based off of how much we've been fighting this guy, I'm really worried. I'm like, where's the last squad? Because now I know he's alone, and I'm just like, where's the last squad at? Here they come. This is the part where I'm just freaking out. Hitting shots. No, I'm missing all my shots. I'm missing all my shots. Like, you know, that's the thought process going through my mind. I'm just like, if I miss these shots because I didn't take a breath and I don't get 2K, I'm gonna be so mad at myself. Like, mad enough to quit playing for the night, mad at myself. If those missed shots are what gets me, I'm so close. I've got 11 kills. There's no way I didn't get 2K. But if I miss it by a hair, I'm gonna be so mad. And then I see the score, and I'm just like, yes, I got the 2K badge on him, yes, yes, yes. And then I look at the score, and I'm just like, no. And I sit on it for a while, because I'm just like, no. Literally one G7 scout shot to the chest, and I would have had the 3K damage badge on him. Just one. Just one not pulled shot, and I would have had it. And he would have been the second character. The only other character I have the 3K damage badge on is Caustic right now. But, luckily, I do have the 2K on him now. So we're finally done with that. The only ones left on the list are, let's see, who is it? Crypto, Bloodhound, Mirage. So, hopefully, in the near future, you guys will get to see those videos. I'll see you guys on the next one. Hopefully it's soon. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.